Hey Internet, I just wanted to take a quick moment to tell you how thankful I am for you and for the fact that I get to do what I'm doing with Perty Nerdy. And just to put it into context, I'm going to have to give you a little bit of a story time and tell you a little bit about myself. As most nerds are wont to do, I'm gonna say the thing that everybody says. I've been a nerd my entire life. I rented math books from the library during the summer just for fun. I took creative writing courses when I was young just for fun. I was the proud winner of the egg drop at my high school every year, and the marching band days were some of the best days of my life. So when I say I've been a nerd all my life, I mean, I'm sure you all can relate, right? Through a series of events, which are probably a little bit too personal to get into in this video, I became a young mom at 17. Any career dreams I had of becoming a scientist, an astronomer, a music teacher, a writer, those all kind of went out the window because the new goal was I needed to make money and I needed to support my child. So I did, I guess, what any normal person would do. I signed myself up for a business college, and when they asked me what I wanted to major in, I actually had no idea because up until then, all my dreams involved many years of college or natural talent in a career field that was very specific. So I ended up taking a test, and the test said, hey, you know what? You're really good at math. You should be an accountant. So I said, yeah, sure. Why not? For the majority of my life, I had a corporate job. I started out in accounting, but eventually moved to other areas like IT. And I was very happy in what I did. I ended up working for a large corporation and thought that I was going to retire doing that. I was perfectly fine. I thought I was perfectly happy. The year before COVID, there was a massive set of layoffs, as large corporations also tend to do. And I was devastated. I thought this was something that I had committed my entire life to. I gave this company like 14 years of my life. That was gonna be it. And it just so happened that around the time that I got laid off, I had been spending some of my personal time trying to become a published author. My husband, being as supportive as he is, said, why don't you take a year and see if you can make it as an author? Is a year enough time? I said, I don't know, but I'll give it a try. I mean, I was already writing up until that point, but now I had even more time, submitted my work. I did get a short story published in an anthology and continued to submit, but I quickly was starting to feel like I needed to contribute more to my family. It's not that we were in any kind of financial dire straits, it just felt like I could do more, and writing is grueling sometimes, and as many of you know, you could write for many, many, many years and never quite make a living out of it. I just wasn't ready yet to not make a living and to not have a career. And I needed to find something that I was passionate about. Through a series of connections that I have, I got a job. Their focus is organizational health. If you don't know what that means, that's okay. I didn't know what it meant either when I first started with them. Part of what that means is giving assessments to people who it will test their, I'm sure some of you are familiar with the MBTI, the Myers-Briggs test, where you get 4 letters assigned to you that tell you your personality type. Just by being aware of your personality type, you can make changes to how you work with other people. There's my dog. I don't know what he's barking at. Hold, please. All right. Now that I've taken care of that situation, it basically assigns 4 letters to your personality type. And then, do you really have to drink water right now? I'm recording. Anyway. Busy day here. You can take that information, reflect upon it, and it kind of helps people kind of become a little more closer knit as a team and work together effectively. Well, there are other such assessments. One such assessment, which I ended up taking because I work with this company, basically assigns a letter to the type of genius that you have. What that means is when you're working in your genius, time flies. It doesn't feel like work, right? Because this is something that you excel in, you enjoy, it feeds your fires. It's funny because they tell you when you take this test that you want to take it as who you are and not who you think you should be in the work world. However, I had been doing accounting and IT for so long, it kind of felt like who I was. I didn't really think about who I was, if that makes any sense. It'd been such a big part of my identity that when I took this assessment the first time, it tested that my geniuses are helping people and getting things done. Those are the kinds of things that make me happy. And if you think about someone who is in an accounting job, an IT job, that makes sense. However, people who know me best and people who also work for this company said, Amber, I don't think that that's your genius. I think you should probably retake this or reflect on the other types of geniuses because we think that you're more creative, that creativity is your genius. And I agreed with them. I've always been creative. It's something, even though I said I've always been nerdy, I never really thought back to any of the things that I did in my entire life as something that could be a job. I really get creative with making things and I'm crafty. When I run my D&D games, my favorite part is crafting the terrain because I like to have my players look at it and go, ooh, like, wow, how did you make this? So there's something to this when I started reflecting back on my life that creativity is my genius. I started really kind of tapping into this aspect of my life and seeing if there was some way I could turn my creativity into a career. Many people do. Obviously, a lot of YouTube content creators are very creative. People who make cosplay and then put that up on videos and pictures and go to conventions, they are creatives and you can have a career. Even though I'm still working with this company as part of my day job, my normal job, if you will, I thought maybe I could find something to do with writing or something to do with D&D that I could have as kind of another part-time job or just another avenue, an outlet for me and my creativity that I can learn from and then tap into later on to maybe turn it into something. And I found Dungeon Studios and they were looking for a writer. It's all D&D content, so best of both worlds, right? So I joined Dungeon Studios and I will tell you, it was interesting trying to find where I fit in the Dungeon Studios world. Once I did find my place, which is to be the co-host of our tabletop talk show and podcast, The Game, not only do I enjoy doing that and being front-facing with a camera and talking with you all and having conversations about D&D, about creativity, about writing, and now I'm their chief project director, which is just wild to me that it's starting to happen. But what really opened my eyes was that when I do this work, I can't tell you, people say time flies when you're having fun. There is nothing like really experiencing that in your real life. Waking up at 6 a.m. and I'm not tired. I am so pumped and excited to get up out of bed and get to my desk and start creating something. I will get so involved in whatever I'm working on that it'll be about 1 or 2 before I realize I haven't even eaten breakfast or lunch or gone to the bathroom because I'm so involved and so interested and so passionate about what I'm working on that time flies. And then, because of Dungeon Studios, the feedback that I was getting was so positive that it really opened my eyes to the fact that, and maybe most nerds will relate to this, but I felt like as a younger person, anytime I was excited about anything, it was usually because it was something nerdy. The more excited I got and the more passionate I was about something, I felt like the rest of the folks around me wanted me to be quieter. And I made myself quieter to fit in. So as an adult, trying to understand how to turn my creativity and the things that I'm passionate about and excited about into a career, it was very hard to break through that wall that I had built all my life, that if I'm excited about something, I really should be quiet about it. I shouldn't be loud. I shouldn't be so excited. I shouldn't show people how great this thing is because they're just going to shut down. That was the experience my entire life. And it took Dungeon Studios, who I am very grateful for, giving me the feedback and the confidence of saying, no, your ideas, your views, the things that you are creating, people are enjoying. It just made me understand that nerds unite and that what I'm excited about, someone else can be excited about too. So while I am still learning how to make myself loud again and excited again and be this front-facing person on the camera all the time. It is such a, I can't even put it into words, the experience that I'm feeling, and I feel like I'm finally getting to live my dream. Now, am I making tons of money off of this? No, I would love to. So if you would like to hit that like and subscribe button to share this out, trust me, I would appreciate it more than you know. But it feeds something within me to know that I'm doing something that people find value out of. And that's what I hope for you, is that you are finding value out of my videos. And if you're not, I want to hear that. I want to hear the feedback. Trust me, it's not going to crush my soul like it did when I was little. I've grown up, I'm a little bit bigger. Any feedback that you give me only helps. Helps me to help you, helps the channel, helps other people. Because if you have the question and other people have the question. Circling back around to the season of being grateful and thankfulness, I am so thankful that you all find value in what I'm doing, that you like what I'm doing, and hopefully you come along with me for this journey, because I have big plans for the next year and the following year. Trust me, my husband has probably heard my 3 to 10 year plan over and over and over again. I have big plans, and it all taps into creativity, and it all taps into world building, and it all taps into what I can do for you to help you find your passions and your creativity. So I guess with that, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all you that celebrate Thanksgiving. Happy holidays coming up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Wait, I almost forgot. In the spirit of thankfulness and giving, I'm doing a little giveaway on my channel. Here's what I would like you to do. For you writers and DMs, I have here storytime dice. And if you've never used these are a fun little thing that you can do to kind of help world build, or to help you when you're stuck with an idea, without an idea, not with an idea. You want to be stuck with an idea, not without an idea. You can roll these dice and use the pictures on them to kind of help you create a story, or to help maybe get you out of a writer's block, to help get you out of a corner that you've written yourself in. For anyone who's interested in a set of storytime dice that I will send to you, I need to look at the camera. For anyone who's interested in a set of storytime dice, I want you to make sure that you're subscribed, and I want you to comment below with #dice. Thank you. The other little item that I have, this is more, I think, probably for players, DMs, anyone interested in tabletop gaming. If you've seen our episode on Dungeon Studios, we did an episode on gifts for DMs and gifts for players. Because I am a little crafty, I have created little miniature dice bags, and it also serves as a keychain, or you can put it on your backpack, but basically it is just large enough to hold a D20. So wherever you go, you can have a D20 with you and you're ready to play. Won't fit any other dice unless you have some miniature dice, but it's meant to look like a little dragon egg or a little dragon scale bag. If you are interested in this item, what I would like you to do is to make sure that you are subscribed and then comment down below dice bag. Now, if you're interested in both, then I need you to make those posts separate. One comment for dice, one comment for dice bag. All right, this giveaway is going until December 13th. Oh, I should hold these up higher. This is my first giveaway, guys. I'm really sorry. December 13th, I will take all the comments and subscribers that have followed the giveaway rules. Then I will announce the winner and reach out to validate, and hopefully, most likely, the plan is I'm gonna get these to you before Christmas. If you win, you have just won yourself a nice little present to give to your writer friend, your tabletop gaming friend, and I hope that you enjoy them. So please like, subscribe, comment, dice bag, and I will see you again on December 13th with the winner. Thank you so much.